I'm Clark Fallis, and I'm here to teach you how to replace your worn bushings. So when replacing your bushings, you take your skate tool and you unscrew the screw on your kingpin. You don't have to use a skate tool. You can use any kind of like wrench or anything that fits your truck's kingpin. So go to work on that and unscrew all your bolts, and then you will be ready for the next step. So now you've unscrewed your bolts on your trucks. Now the next step is to take your truck, grab it and wiggle it and just kind of pull it off. All you're doing is you're pulling this part up out of that and this part out of the pivot cup. So after you've done that, take your bottom bushing, take it off, and I'm going to use the same bushing caps, I don't know about you. And so you got your bushings off. Now do the same thing with the other truck. Wiggle and pull, it's off, bushings, cap, bushing. So now that you've done that, you need to take your bushings and actually put your new bushings and actually put them on your truck. Now I have independent bushings. They're shaped like barrels. The bottom bushing goes upside down like this on independent bushings. Bottom bushings upside down. On a regular bushing, Riley, be quiet. Yeah. On a regular bushing, Riley. On a regular bushing, you take the bushing and you put it to where the top, where it curves up, is upright. So independent bushings are backwards. And some bushings will have a very slight curve, but you can still see it. So bushing, wait, wrong freaking bushing. Bushing on truck. Riley. Good dog. Okay, bushing on truck. So wait, I forgot to step you through this. Alright, you've got, first you have your bottom bushing cap, then you have your bottom bushing faced right, and then you take your truck, your whole like truck, and you put it back in its pivot cup and back on top of that bushing. So you've got both trucks on again. And then I'm going to take these old bushings and get rid of them. And then you take your top bushing, and top bushings almost always, I've never seen ones that don't, go upright, like the smaller part at the top. It gets littler as it goes up like a cone. So, bushing on, top bushing cap, on, bottom bushing cap, top bushing cap, on. So now you have your bushings and your bushing caps on. Now comes the hard part. So you got your new bushings on there. This is the hardest part. You need to somehow get these screws on top of the new bushings, which are not broken in yet, so they're going to be very full, Riley, and there's not going to be much kingpin left to actually screw these bolts on. So you can go about this three ways. The worst way, the way I hate the most, but you can do it, Riley. You can take you can have someone actually stand on the truck with their body weight and try to put the bolt on. I hate that way. If you're lucky, you can just push down and put the bolt on, but you're rarely lucky. Or you can take your trucks off, or you can do it with your trucks on, but it's a lot easier with trucks off, and put them in a freaking vice grip and vice your trucks down. Or you can do my way, which I don't know if it's the best for your bushings, but it doesn't hurt them much. I don't even think it hurts them actually. Mine skate fine afterwards. They look fine afterwards. So I don't even think it hurts your bushings. Which is what I just did, was I took the top bushing cap off and just put the bolt on with no bushing cap. Then you real quickly just screw this bolt down pretty far. Get it nice and squished. Alright, you got that bearing? I don't know why I said fast. You don't have to do this part fast. You got that bearing nice and squished, almost. Alright, you got that bearing nice and squished. Now, you wait like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now this part has to be really fast. Now you're going to unscrew the bolt, and immediately, right after you take the bolt off, top bushing cap on, bolt back on, just push your truck down, screw, 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 and before the bushing expands and you can get it. Take it off. Success! So that didn't even hurt the bushings, and they're on there nice and good now. So you're done with those bushings. Now you gotta do your other bushings. So basically just do the same thing. Cap off, screw on, screw down, wait 10 seconds, screw off as fast as possible, quick cap on, bolt on, push trucks down, and screw on as fast as possible. So after you've done that, you've got your trucks screwed on. Don't over tighten them at first because that can ruin your bushings. Just tighten them very slowly, like tighten them to pretty loose and skate them a little while that way until they start getting looser. Then tighten them more and more until you get to your desired level, and just take good care of your bushings, and next time you need to replace them, do it again. I'll see you guys later. Fresh. I'm out.